Many people in Kenya dream of becoming rich. It is one of the biggest goals for young people, parents, workers, and business owners. You hear stories every day. Someone bought a new car. Someone built rental houses. Someone started a small business and now lives in a large home. Someone moved from a bedsitter in Eastlands to owning apartments in Ruaka. It can look like some people discovered a secret that others do not know. But when you look closely, the truth about getting rich in Kenya is very different from what many people believe. A lot of people think wealth comes from luck. They think you need a relative in government. They think you need political connections. They think you need to win a tender, inherit land, or become famous overnight. These things can help some people, but they are not the main reason most successful Kenyans become wealthy. The real reason is much simpler. Wealth usually comes from building something valuable, owning assets, and staying consistent for many years. One mistake many people make is confusing income with wealth. A person can earn 100,000 Kenya shillings every month and still remain broke. Another person can earn 40,000 Kenya shillings every month and slowly become wealthy. This sounds strange until you understand that wealth is not about how much money enters your account. It is about how much value you own and how much of that value grows over time. A good salary can improve your life. It can help you pay rent, buy food, educate your children, and meet daily needs. But salary alone rarely creates real wealth. In Kenya today, life is expensive. Rent in urban areas keeps increasing. Transport costs rise often. Food prices can change every month. School fees, healthcare, and emergencies consume much of what people earn. This means even those earning what looks like a good salary may struggle to save. The rich understand something very early. They know they must own things that keep bringing money. This could be a business, land, rental houses, machinery, shares, a website, a farm, or even a digital channel. The goal is to create income that continues even when they are asleep. Look at many successful business people in Kenya. Their journeys are not glamorous at the beginning. Many started very small. Some sold electronics in downtown Nairobi. Some opened printing shops. Some supplied vegetables. Some bought one motorbike and used it for transport business. Some started poultry farming. Others began by offering services such as web design, accounting, branding, or photography. The beginning was usually ordinary. What made the difference was staying in the business long enough to grow. A person may start with 10,000 Kenya shillings and think it is too little, but that amount can become much more when used wisely. For example, someone may use 10,000 Kenya shillings to start selling thrift clothes online. The first month may bring only 5,000 Kenya shillings profit. If they spend that profit on enjoyment, they remain in the same place. But if they reinvest, they can increase stock, improve quality, and attract more buyers. In time, the business can support itself. This is how many people build wealth, not by one huge breakthrough, but by repeating small, smart decisions. The problem is many people want instant results. They compare their beginning with someone else's 10-year success. That comparison causes frustration. There is also a dangerous culture of appearances. Many people want to look rich before they become rich. They buy expensive phones, clothes, and furniture to impress others. They take loans for weddings and vacations. They move to apartments they cannot comfortably afford. They spend large amounts in clubs and social events. They are chasing image instead of ownership. Real wealth often looks boring. A wealthy person may drive an old vehicle while building rental units. Another may live simply while buying farmland. Another may save aggressively for years to start a business. Outsiders may think such people are struggling, yet they are quietly building strong foundations. In Kenya, many rich people own land. This is because land can appreciate over time. A plot bought for 300,000 Kenya shillings in a growing town may later sell for 1 million Kenya shillings or more. But land alone is not enough. Some people buy land and leave it idle for many years. Others use the land to create value. They build rentals, greenhouses, warehouses, or farming projects. That is where wealth increases faster. Rental property remains a common path. Even a small plot with simple single rooms can generate regular income. In many towns, a person with 10 units charging 4,000 Kenya shillings each receives 40,000 Kenya shillings monthly before expenses. Over years, that income can support expansion. Many people who are considered wealthy started with one building and expanded slowly. Another path that has become powerful is digital income. The internet changed opportunities in Kenya. A person no longer has to depend only on local jobs. Someone can work online for companies abroad, sell digital products, run a website, create online courses, or manage social media services. A Kenyan earning 1,000 United States dollars monthly from online work may receive more than 100,000 Kenya shillings. That is already higher than many formal jobs. If that person controls spending and invests consistently, their wealth can grow much faster. This is why skills matter. People who learn useful skills often earn more opportunities. Skills such as coding, design, writing, video editing, digital marketing, virtual assistants, and online sales are creating new middle-class and wealthy individuals in Kenya. The internet removed many barriers. Still, earning more is only one side. Keeping and growing money is the real challenge. Some people increase income, but lifestyle expands faster. This is why they remain financially stuck. When salary increases, expenses rise. When profits improve, spending increases. This cycle traps many hardworking people. There is also the issue of social pressure. In Kenya, success often attracts responsibilities. Family members may expect support. Friends may expect loans. Community contributions may increase. Weddings, funerals, and ceremonies create financial pressure. Without boundaries, even good earners can remain poor. That is why many successful people separate business money from personal money. They pay themselves a fixed amount and keep the rest for growth. This discipline is difficult but powerful. It allows capital to expand instead of being consumed. One major truth is that rich people usually take calculated risks. They are not careless gamblers. They do research, test ideas, and invest where they understand. Poor financial decisions often come from chasing shortcuts. There are many shortcuts sold every year. Cryptocurrency schemes, betting tips, fork signals, fake investment groups, pyramid systems, social media promises of quick returns. Many Kenyans lose money because they want wealth without process. Real wealth is usually slower. It may take 5 years, 10 years, or more. But once built, it becomes stable. Think of a small shop owner. In year 1, profits may be low. In year 3, stock increases. In year 5, they open another branch. In year 7, they own the building. In year 10, they have employees and suppliers. From outside, people say the person became rich quickly, but the process took years. Another truth is that the rich make money work for them. They do not only work for money. For example, they may save 100,000 Kenya shillings and buy shares. Those shares pay dividends. They may buy a machine and rent it out. They may invest in a small delivery vehicle. They may finance a business partnership. The goal is always creating money-producing assets. Government bonds have become popular among informed Kenyans. Some choose them because they offer relatively stable returns compared to leaving money idle. While returns vary, many investors prefer this for preserving and growing capital. Small businesses also remain powerful. A salon, food kiosk, online store, transport service, or farm may seem ordinary, but consistency turns ordinary businesses into wealth. Many people underestimate farming, yet agribusiness has created significant wealth. Poultry, dairy, horticulture, avocado farming, and greenhouse production have grown many fortunes. The difference is management. Farming without planning leads to losses. Farming with market knowledge can become very profitable. The creator economy is also rising. YouTube channels, blogs, podcasts, and online communities now generate income. A simple blog discussing Kenyan business ideas can attract visitors, add revenue, sponsorships, and product sales. The same applies to channels sharing financial education, motivation, or tutorials. What stops many people is quitting too early. The first year can be discouraging. Few customers, small profits, mistakes, delays, family doubt. Yet this period is normal. Those who continue often see results later. Patience is one of the most underestimated forms of wealth building. Staying committed while learning can change everything. Saving is important, but saving alone will not make most people rich. Money sitting in a normal account loses value over time due to inflation. Savings should become investments. Investments should become assets. Assets should create income. This cycle repeats. Earned, save, invest, reinvest, expand, owned. Another hidden truth is that networking matters. Many opportunities come from relationships, business referrals, partnerships, new markets, mentorship, deals. Rich people often build strong networks over time. This does not mean pretending or forcing friendships. It means building trust, delivering value, and being known for reliability. Education also matters, but not always in the way people think. Formal education can open doors, but financial education is equally important. Someone may hold a university degree, yet make poor money decisions. Another may have modest formal education, but understand business deeply and become wealthy. Learning about taxes, investing, cash flow, negotiation, and markets is essential. These are practical money skills. Debt is another important topic. Not all debt is bad. Productive debt can help expand opportunities. For example, borrowing to buy a machine for business may create returns. Borrowing for luxury items usually creates pressure. Many wealthy individuals use debt strategically. Many struggling individuals use debt emotionally. There is also a geographical factor. Urban centers create more opportunities because of larger markets. Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Nakuru, and Eldoret continue attracting investment, but digital tools now allow people in smaller towns to build strong businesses too. The internet reduced location barriers. A person in Kirail can run an online business serving clients globally. A designer in Meru can work for companies in Europe. A farmer in Nyeri can sell premium products through digital marketing. One of the most powerful ideas is ownership of systems. Instead of doing everything alone, rich people build systems. Employees, processes, technology, automation. This allows scale. A single person can only work limited hours, but a system can continue operating. That is how businesses grow beyond one person's time. Many people ask how much money is needed to become rich. The truth is the starting amount matters less than the habit. Some start with 5,000 Kenya shillings, others start with 500,000 Kenya shillings and still fail. Discipline often beats larger starting capital. The habit of reinvestment changes everything. Every profit should ask a question: how can this create more money? This mindset separates wealth builders from spenders. In Kenya, some people become wealthy through employment combined with investment. They use salary as seed capital. They save aggressively, start side businesses, and invest in assets. Over time, those assets outperform the salary. This is often the smartest route for employed people. Use employment for stability while building ownership outside work. Another truth is that wealth requires sacrifice. Many successful people spent years living below their means. They skipped luxuries. They delayed gratification. They focused on building. This may not look attractive on social media, but long-term results matter more than short-term praise. The final truth is simple. Rich people are usually not doing magic. They are repeating simple principles longer than most people are willing to. They build, they own, they save, they invest, they reinvest, they stay patient. Getting rich in Kenya is possible, but it rarely happens through shortcuts. It usually comes from understanding value, controlling expenses, taking calculated risks, and building assets over time. The person who becomes wealthy may start with a small kiosk, a blog, a farm, a laptop, or one rental room. The beginning does not matter as much as consistency. What matters is what you do repeatedly. You do not become rich because money passes through your hands. You become rich because valuable things stay under your ownership and continue earning for you year after year. That is the truth about getting rich in Kenya.